At every word, they begin to teach us with tafakkur, look beyond the form. Don't be stuck with the form. But what is the ingredients that Allah is putting within that? Then there becomes certain understandings. Mim is the Muhammadan reality. Noon is the Noor and the light. Qaf, Quran al-Majid. In basic building blocks that when you look at a letter, what is building that letter are those building blocks. In understanding the Abjad and begin to try to decipher its reality, then they begin to teach us that everything is in the power of 9. That in the world of numbers, it's 1 through 9. Anything higher than 9 condenses itself back down. 10 is 1 and 0. 12 is 1 and 2. You can condense it back to 3. 24 is 2 and 4, 6. So the highest building blocks of numbers is 1 through 9. هو الأول هو الآخر. So 1 has to do with Divinely Presence, and 9 with Azimat and the most power. It's deep, we're not going to go into all of that, just the basic understanding of how is it laid out. It's laid out in decoding the power of the most powerful numbers, which is 1 through 9. At the first level, again, revealed to Prophet and he gave initial codes, so then they put it in that Abjad, how was it? Means that the Alif is under position 1. It has a position of 1, and because it's in the first line, it has a value of 1. So like a periodic table for haruf. Ba is at position 2, first line 2, all the way ta. Position 9, first line is 9. Second line down, it's multiplied, because we don't have 0, we have nuht. So it's now add a nuht to the value. So ya is under position 1, but because of 9, it's 10, because you keep counting. 10 is 1 plus 0. So it's 1, but at the value of 10. So the value is 10. Kaf is at 11, which 11 is 1 plus 1 is 2. Since it's a 2, it's times 10, it's a 20. Then here again, 30, 40. Noon is at the 14th place, so it becomes 1 plus 4 is 5. But it's not at the first level, it's at the second level, it becomes 50. It's like adding to it. It becomes the power of 10 to that number. And then again for the third line. So now you begin to see there's a pattern in the letters. So Qaf or Quran al-Majid is at the 11th place, at the 19th place. 19, 9 plus 1, 10. 1, but because it's at the 2 nuqt, it's multiplied by 100. So it has a value of 100. But then, once you begin to understand the coding, then when you look towards a word, bi'ismi, you take the numeric value. So the ba, you put 2, because it's a place of 2. Sin, 60. Mim, 40. So then you add 2 plus 60 plus 40. Gives you the weight of bi'ismi. That number then has its importance. Allah is the alif, 1, lam, 30, 30. Hey, what was that for you say? Yeah, 5. 30, 30, 60, 5 and 1, 6, 66. So it means that when we begin to understand just some basic letters and its coding, then you begin to see Allah in numeric code is 66. More perfected. Many different realities. There's realities within Alif, Lam, Lam, A, and then there's realities within 66. Seeing the number 66 then has its reality. 6 and 6, 12. 12, 2 and 1, 3. It then begins to open many different realities in the coding of numbers. But basic introduction into the Abjad table and the understanding of the Abjad table. That every letter, like in science class, is a periodic table. Has its position, then you take its value based on if it's at the front row, or if it's on the second row of 10, or multiplied by 100. Then the last letter, ghain, it's at multiplied 1,000. Inshallah. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. چمبے دی بوٹی مشمن میرے وچ لاندا ہو جس گتے اوتے سوہنا راضیاں ہو گت سکھ